Um. Hmm. 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 Are we live? Are we? Yep, we are definitely live. Hello, hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a phenomenal Saturday. If this thing's working, which it is. It's a good Saturday morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm having certainly a great day myself, and I wanted to do a quick stream because nothing really going on right now. All right. Let me just make sure the people. Yeah, just gotta make sure. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We are live somehow. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick stream. This isn't gonna be like some hour long, debate thing. This is just gonna be a quick stream discussing what I got in store for the next couple weeks, because I think it's time we start talking about some of the big projects that are upcoming. Alright. So yeah. Um there's certainly two major projects that I'm debating which one I should focus on more. They're both going to come out eventually. One's going to come out in January. The other one's probably going to come out in middle of February. It's either 1992 Ross Perot Victory Alternate History Timeline or Pat Buchanan Victory. There's a poll on the community tab or the live chat. Go vote on it because I want to see what you guys want me to do first because Pat Buchanan just retired, so I may do that. I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm gonna start working on one of them today. Finish the script up and then go from there. So yeah, I want to hear you guys' input on that. All right, thoughts on the Crowder situation? I don't pay attention enough, honestly. But the stuff that Crowder's alleging is really bad. Like, you can lose 110% of your salary if get shadow banned on YouTube. What? It's like these people are no better than these big tech organizations. So, I'd love to see you do alternate history videos. Yeah, that's going to be the first couple of videos, some alt history stuff. We will have history videos in between. I got a couple ideas. Like, I want to discuss the Citizens United v. FEC case, which is a Supreme Court case that helped create super PACs and all that stuff. But I have my own opinions on it. I want to discuss that in more greater detail. But yeah, I want to start with one of those two, because I think those are kind of good baselines to start off from. And we will be trying a different style of video. Like, they're going to be in, like, a documentary style video. That's why it's going to take a bit longer to produce both of them. So yeah. Um, yeah, we're going to be trying also using some of that AI generated art, which, if you don't know, it's crazy. What some of this stuff that can be generated with. Look, if I could get it working, we may just have all the videos just be AI generated, but that's not going to happen. But who knows? Who knows? Will you do a video on what if Charles Lind? Who is this? I gotta make sure this is a real person. I actually do not know who that is. I'm pretty sure I should know. Yeah, I don't know who that is. So yeah, I really do not know who Cordell Hull is. Am I like a what? Who is that? Who knows? Who knows? Probably a mistypo, something. So yeah, I'm just bored. AI art is amazing despite the naysayers. Yeah, I've been testing it out. Look, if we can get it to work properly, it's gonna make the video production way faster. Wholesome DJ Aftershock for 5. Drew a Biden plus 2 slash Youngkin plus 12. District in Virginia 7. Inexurban Nova. Loudon PWC. Stafford Fake War. How would you describe the makeup of the ideology of these voters? I think they're like. The best way to describe those type of voters is like centrist Republicans. That's the best way to describe them. Like, they're still conservative on stuff like schools and all that stuff, but they're a bit more left-leaning on stuff like maybe abortion, healthcare, that kind of stuff. You should do the Pat Buchanan one. It looks like the Pat Buchanan one's going to be first. So, he's a famous pilot. Alright, my bad. I'm not an expert of pilots. My mistake. You don't know the guy who flew across the Atlantic and FDR's Secretary of State. Okay. I think I've heard of it. I just got to do more research into it. Yeah. I think I've heard of him. I just don't know the name. I got to put a name to the face. That's the way to describe it. Yeah, I honestly, I think I know, but I'm not sure. I gotta do research before I make something. I'm gonna do a deep dive in the 2024 Senate races, current candidates, best candidates, top primaries, flip targets. Yeah, there's been a couple videos on that. I mean, I didn't think we're gonna this early in the cycle to get a lot of competitive races, but we already got Indiana, Arizona's already interesting. West Virginia. So we already have some good content already. So yeah, some of the top targets I would say is probably Indiana, because they're going to spend an ungodly amount of money against banks. Now West Virginia, I think just whoever wins, just let him be, because whoever's going to win is going to beat Manchin. Montana may be interesting. I don't think Zink is going to run, though. Trump is slowly creeping back to his 2016 self. Nah. Like, the statement on abortion or Social Security was good, but still, it's like, he's still not 2016 yet. Far from it, I would say. What if Huey Long won? Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. More like if he never got assassinated. Because I think if he never got assassinated, he probably would have became president eventually. Do you think Hun Cao... yeah, I know who Hun Cao is. Should he run for the Virginia Senate election against Tim Kaine? Yeah, that was kind of a disappointment that he's running again. But I think maybe, let's just see how it goes. If Tim Kaine's polling at, 45%, then sure. But we just got to see. Jim Justice considering a Senate race? Yeah, I think he's going to run. He all but said it. Wholesome DJ Aftershock for 2. Trump won this hypothetical district in 2016 by 8. What? How is that even possible? That makes no sense. Trump plus 8, Biden plus 2, Youngkin plus 12, and Nova. That makes little sense to me, but who knows? What if Nixon ever had the Watergate fiasco? Nothing really would have changed. He just would have been seen as a top 10 president by most people. Honestly. Plus, I have my own opinions on Nixon, which, if you didn't hear Tucker Carlson's monologue on that, go watch it. It's kind of my opinion on it. I will be doing a George Wallace video eventually, discussing that situation. I gotta do more research, but he should have... The fact that he did not deadlock the Electoral College is kind of a miracle, but I gotta do more research into it. Could he do a video on the rise of celebrity candidates? I want to see what candidates run in 2024. I just gotta see. Just gotta see. Do you think the GOP can hold the Virginia governorship and gain the New Jersey governorship in 2025? I want to see how 2024 goes in both those states. If the trends we saw at the federal level in 2022 in those two states hold, I think we got a good chance of getting both. But I just want to see 2024. Alex Mooney is a bit underwhelming, but Justice not good enough for that seat. Justice, the thing is, I think he's better on economic issues, while Mooney's better on social issues. That's kind of your deal. Justice, supports Medicaid expansion, that type of stuff. Mooney's more conservative on social issues. That's kind of the thing. So Justice would win easily, but Mooney long-term is probably better. I guess that's the best way to describe it. What if 2009 became Great Depression 2? It should have, but I gotta do more research on it. We got very lucky to not. That's a fact. That's all I will say. Could George Santos win the drag queen vote? Oh God. You know, the whole George Santos stuff just gets more bizarre by the second. I don't know what to believe in anymore. Like, is he actually gay? Like, is he actually Brazilian? I don't know. I honestly don't know what Santos has become. Now, I have my opinions. Could Trump win Nevada? Yeah, I think he can win it. I think right now Nevada's in a toss-up category for now, for 2024. The Democrats at this point, it's only a matter of time before it flips for Nevada. That's their problem. I mean, it's very slow trending, but it is trending and shifting Republican. What if Blankenship was the GOP nominee for the West Virginia Senate seat? Did he run in 2018? If I'm not mistaken, he ran in 2018, right? If I'm blind, right? Yeah, 2018. I just think personally, that's a tough one. What are we gonna do about the Young vote? Dems won in 2022 by like 60 points. That's actually false. The Republicans, when you look at some of the data points, they did significantly better with younger voters, and there's an argument to be made that younger voters saved Ron Johnson. That's kind of funny, but you look at some data points, they may have saved him. What's happening is these older voters that, you know, they're the generation that really screwed this country up. They're voting heavily Democrat, more and more Democrat, over crap like COVID and all this other stuff. It's a clown show. Wasn't Blankenship the guy that had the coal mine corruption? I think so. What do you support, Gallagher, Kleefish, or Steele in the primary? I would support Gallagher. Kleefish not going to run for a while. Steele isn't... He's not as bad as I originally thought, but... just keep him in that district for now. It's Republican trending, but just for now, keep a Republican. Just keep him in that district for now. Ron Johnson's a Chad. True. Best Republican senator in Wisconsin in a long time. Sorry, I'm drinking some good stuff right now. I'm sorry about that. New York and North Carolina are the best states. A member for 6 months. Thank you, good sir. Thoughts on the movie Megan? Right, that's the movie. I haven't watched it yet. I heard it's pretty good. I gotta see it. And Josh Shapiro as governor so far. Shapiro's actually been not half bad. Like, I don't know how long that's going to hold, but he's doing stuff like promoting school choice, getting rid of degree requirements to work in the government. He's doing good stuff, but it's like, how long is that going to hold? We just got to see. What do you think of South Carolina's map being overturned and New Mexico map being on the brink of being overturned? South Carolina, like, I could see the argument because you could make the argument in both states. South Carolina, you could make the argument. I could see it. New Mexico is blatant. I mean, they got to get rid of that map. There's no reason that Albuquerque should get all those seats. That's absurd. Can Matt Dolan beat Sherrod Brown? Yeah, but my fear is... Like, he's running a good campaign so far. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt there. He is running a populist, outsider campaign. It's not like 2022 we ran as the establishment candidate. He's running on healthcare, jobs, and trade. But my question is, would he continue to do that in the Senate? That's my issue, and I don't think he will. Do you see a mass Republican exodus of blue states? You already see it in states like California, New York. There is an exodus. Do you think we'll pick up two seats in Ohio redistricting? We're not. We're going to go like 1 seat. Because we freaking screwed that up. We gave the Democrats pretty much control of that, even though we got a supermajority. It's a mess what happened in Ohio. Is Colorado more bluer than New York at this point? That's a good take. That's a hot take. That's interesting. Ooh. I want to see if the trends in 2022 are true. Like, if at a federal level New York voted to the right of Colorado next year, then you can make the argument. But we just got to see. Yeah, I think we're going to get Ohio ninth. I think that's a seat we'll flip. I mean, there's no reason we should have not won it this cycle, but whatever. What if Bob Dole won? Kind of impossible. His problem was, no. He wouldn't have won. No. Do you think New York will be at least somewhat competitive in the future? I wouldn't go that far, but I think it will have closer races than before. I think you will see a lot of the house races. Well, there'll be a ton of competitive house races. Is Arizona gone? Nah, I want to see. I'm just gonna wait on Arizona. 2024 is kind of the indicator. Like, okay, we gotta see. Do you think if Bob Casey retires, could be a pickup for Republicans depending on the candidate? Yes. Like, at this point, I think McCormick may be our best option in Pennsylvania. I hate that, but you don't have to worry about funding at that point. And plus, he's Pat Toomey, but better in guns. That's the type of Republican we're getting. So, what if George Panel lived and ran for president in 1952 instead of Ike? Gotta look into it. Would love to see a new Future of Blank series. Yeah, I may do that again. Top picks for Senate leader to replace McConnell. Rick Scott was our best option, but he blew it. He had a serious opportunity, he blew it. So, I don't know. We gotta see. New York and North Carolina are the best states for $5. Regal Cinemas. You mean? Oh, okay, Regal, is that the? Yeah, that's a company, right? Yeah, is dying because of the pandemic. Yeah, there's a lot of cinemas dying, but they're also making a comeback at this point. It's weird, but it's true. The future of Alberta, Canadian. That's only thing I got to say about that. Would you be willing to support? Would you willing to give your support to a centrist Republican in a blue state if the Dem is that bad? Well, like, I'm talking about a real centrist, not Charlie Baker. He's a Democrat. Like, what's the difference between him and Elizabeth Warren? Like, what's the difference? Exactly. Like, Larry Hogan, maybe. He's the closest to, I guess you could say, a centrist Democrat or Republican, but Josh Hawley would be a great Senate leader one day. Just win 2024, and I think you have a good chance. Harmony's getting steam on McDaniel. Yeah, it's going to be tight. I mean, there's a lot of state parties that are banning McDaniels. It just, you lose Florida. That's one of the big GOPs. The fact they unofficially flipped against McDaniels. It was stupid what happened, but it's true. Thoughts of the Velma show? Horrible. I haven't even watched it. I already know that's a garbage show. Just get rid of it. If McCarthy caters on the issues and doesn't get shit done, who should replace him? My guess is going to be Jim Jordan. Jim Jordan or somebody like that. Kevin Hearn, maybe? But McCarthy, I don't think he's going to cave on this. Like, the big fight right now is about the deficit. All I care about is decreasing the deficit a reasonable amount without cutting Social Security. That's all I think everybody cares about. Just do that. Thoughts about Andor, 10 out of 10 show. One of the best shows I've ever seen. From Star Wars, I should say. It's a really good show. Thoughts on YouGov only having Trump and -1 favorability. I have hard times believing that when 3 months ago they had a -15. It's probably -5. Not that. But we gotta see. Who best to replace McConnell as senator? That's a tough one. Thoughts on Russ Feingold? Thank God he didn't run in 2022. That's all I will say. let's see here. New York and North Carolina are the best states for 5. 1997 UK election was the last time the Labour got 400 plus seats. Oh, really? Yeah, I was talking about that last night. I made a video on that. Go watch it. And I was talking about when was the last time Labour had 400 seats. So it was actually 1997. Jeez. Yeah, Labour's on pace to get like 500. That has it ever like that? I don't think's ever happened. 400 I heard like 1997. Has there ever been 500? Like I'm not talking about in 1702. I'm talking about like the last 200 years or something like that. Savannah Maddox to be a big upgrade for McConnell. Yeah, but she doesn't have the funding. That's going to be her problem. Thoughts on the Lions? I will not discuss the Lions-Packers stuff. I plead the fifth. Yeah, I don't think it's ever been that much. Yeah, I think 450 is like the biggest. I think. Again, if I'm being wrong, I'm not trying to be wrong on purpose. That's what I think. But yeah, I could be wrong. We just got to see. Laura Loomer's running again. Oh God, she's a nut job. Like, she is beyond schizo. She is not good at all. She needs to go away. Tories going the way of the Whigs. Yeah, that's pathetic what happened to the Conservatives in the UK. At this point, reform may have a brighter future, and that's saying something. But who knows? I just want to see what happens when Labour takes control. Because it may be sooner than the election. They may call... Can they still call an election? Like, I don't know the law specifically with UK. Because they could call a snap election, but I don't think they... Like, did they pass a law they can't? Or something like that? I don't know. How would you describe the voters in Santos's district? They're the types that... Like, hold on. His seat's New York 8th, right? New York 3rd. Yeah, New York 3rd. The last time went to Republican was 2004. Bush won it by 5. Yeah, it's those type of voters, you know, they're centrist. They're the type of voters that they don't really care that much about social issues, more so maybe about economics. That's my guess. I don't know. I gotta do more research. UK's election is going to happen in 2025. Cons will not call an election. Well, who knows? At this point, we're going through possibly another prime minister, so I'm pretty sure only the prime minister can call an election. They have to vote on it. That's the thing I think they need to do. I don't know. Again, I don't know UK politics that much. I could be wrong. I'm joking. Don't sue me for saying that. I honestly don't have to do more research on New York 3rd. Don't sue me. How about a video about North Carolina congressional map? We're gonna get at least 2 or 3 seats out of that, so I'll take that. They used to have a law preventing special elections without a parliamentary supermajority, but it's been repealed. But at this point, I doubt they'd call a special. Yeah, but who knows? Again, nobody thought that we would go through this many prime ministers, and well, we may have another prime minister next week. So, because at this point, when is Boris going to come back? Like, I think that's their plan. They're going to just get Boris back in, because they're like, everybody else sucks, might as well get Boris back in. What do you say Duro is the safer choice for the Wisconsin Supreme Court? Meh. Yeah, she is from Waukesha, but I personally support Kelly. But whoever you want, they're both great. That's my humble opinion. I think we get 3 in North Carolina first becomes a toss-up. That's what I'm thinking. That alone makes it the House majority much easier for Republicans. People are making it sound like it's impossible for Republicans to keep the House. It's like, you get 3 or 4 seats there. Ohio, you may get 1. That's 5. You start doing some other math, maybe pick off 1 in Nevada. That's 6. So, New York and North Carolina with another super chat. Thank you, good sir. The Tory for $5.09. Very specific. The Tories deserve what's coming for them. Yeah, that's pathetic what happened to them. Do you think there's a future, Republican future for Illinois? Nah. I like some governor election maybe, but we just gotta see. It's a lost cause for now. Yeah, like people need to understand that the Republicans, their path to the House isn't that impossible. Like it's not that difficult when you think about it. If Republicans pick off, 3 or 4 seats from redistricting, that means Democrats need to pick off probably 10. Maybe to have a serious opportunity. It's like that's not impossible. Plus, who knows what happens? Maybe we flip a seat in, I don't know, Virginia. We just gotta see. How many House terms for John James could win statewide? I'm gonna say at least wait like 2 cycles. Then we can see. Then we can discuss it. The Conservatives blew their big chance of changing the UK for the better with 2019. Yeah, they blew it. You had all the momentum. In fact, you were gaining support even into 2021, and you blew it. Completely blew it. Do you think Mike Garcia could be the Zeldin of California? If he replicates his result in 2024, he could. Like, if he wins by 4 or 5 points next cycle, there's a good chance. Yeah, Zeldin saved us in the House. If he runs, he'd probably lose it by like 7, 8 points. Probably at least. Who knows? Do you think Lake is going to run for the Senate? I'm going to wait what her special announcement is next week. If it's some stupid NFT stuff, I'm going to be mad. But let's just see. New York and North Carolina with another super chat. Thank you, good sir, for $5.09. Do a Josh Shapiro v. Chris Sununu map. That would hurt my brain. That would not be fun. I may do it. Let's see. Thoughts on Bo Hines? The guy from North Carolina. I just think the Cawthorn stuff hurt him. I don't think people wanted another Cawthorn, potential Cawthorn situation. So, I've been told by people in Arizona politics that she's not going to run. I just want to wait and see. We just got to see. Yeah, NFT announcement would be hilarious. That would be awful. Do you think Richard Hudson is an upgrade over Tom Emmer? Oh, yeah. You go from an E tier, like, I would say actually F tier leadership, to like a B. I'll take it. Who do you say is the best Dem governor? Probably Edwards from Louisiana, but that's not saying much. Rap, do you think we'll have a second Great Depression by 2024? At this point, it's going to be a recession, but who knows? If Tom Brady retires, he can run for Senate. Do a Tom Brady v. Liz Warren Senate race? Oh, no, absolutely not. Tom Brady would get crushed. That's my opinion. Dr. Oz for president? No. Just no. Is New Hampshire salvageable? The second Sununu leaves, that state's gone for the Republicans for anything. Do you think Cawthorn will run for Senate or another position, or is his political future dead? He'll be back, I think, in like 10 years, but he needs to, grow up in some situations. Like, some of the stuff he did wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty at all. Can you make a 2024 video of Trump won 2020? That's kind of just, I would say, the map of 2020. That's the best way to describe it. Do you think we could see a second rise of the Tea Party? No. We'll see a Tea Party-esque revolt eventually, but not Tea Party 2.0. New Hampshire's having an influx of people from Massachusetts. That's the problem. Like, the second I saw Sununu do like 10 points worse than 2020, that's when you knew it's a matter of time. Does Tom Barrett from Michigan look like Glenn Quagmire? No, I don't think so. Do you think MAGA Republicans are taking over Oklahoma? Well, we got some solid upgrades for the couple House races, so I guess. With an art district in Massachusetts, which can be made, would Dealer Brady be good for it? I can't. How do you make an art district in Massachusetts? I thought it's pretty much impossible. Okay. Yeah, New Hampshire's at this point a matter of time before it flips fully. All right, so I think we're gonna get going a little bit. I gotta go work on some other stuff. But anybody have any last second questions? Any last super chats? Send them now or forever go in peace because I gotta go to work on some stuff. Do you think there's a chance John Tester retires? It sounds like it. I don't think he's sounding like he doesn't want to run again. So, a wholesome DJ Aftershock for 2, a 12R 2D congressional map can be drawn in North Carolina. Can it? I gotta see. I think it's impossible to make a district in Massachusetts that Trump won. That's what I thought. I don't think it's possible. When do you think New Mexico will go Republican? I think we gotta wait. Just wait within the next decade and see what happens. Could Moss try to run again for the governorship or the Senate in the future? I think he'll run again, but maybe like a House race. That's where I could see it. McCarthy so far has been like a B. Solid B. So. I'm still shocked the 2022 Red Wave didn't happen. How did it not happen? Incompetence, no messaging, crap leadership, and everything going bad at once. Tennessee will go blue. No. Let's see here. Is Mount dead on arrival in Pennsylvania? If he runs for a House race, he probably wins it. But we just got to see what happens. I think what happened, he did get screwed over, but it was a bunch of bad situations. Nobody was going to beat Shapiro. Okay. Tester is going to go into pro wrestling. I don't think so. I don't know. Will he? I actually don't know. Thoughts on Governor Huckabee Sanders? Don't know. Can you do a tier list of every state's GOP? Maybe. I don't know. How did Janet Mills win by so much? I honestly don't know. I've been asking myself the same question. How the hell did she win by 12 points? The Republican leaders are such incompetent leaders, I wouldn't be shocked with their secret DNA. Well, they are. A lot of them are. There you go. Can Majewski eventually win Ohio 9th? I don't think he's going to run again. Sucks, but I don't know. Packers now suck. We got to see. We got to see. All right. I think that's everything. If nobody else has any other super chats, I think we're going to head off. I got to go work on some stuff again. This was a quick stream. Just a quick, chill stream. Discuss the upcoming projects. It looks like Pro 1992 is going to be the video upcoming, hopefully by January 31st, if not early February. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this stream, smash that like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the Twitter account in the description down below, and join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope everybody has a phenomenal weekend. I certainly will do myself. Anyways, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video or